recording.
We're recording. Hello, y'all.
I'm going to change this a little bit so the laptop.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
If I'm your crew, I get to do things.
It's okay.
Let me go find what you found.
My crew's searching for the things that I have already pre-staged, and we'll probably maybe find a thing or two more. But anyway, good evening. There's a storm that's just kind of swung through here. It was raining pretty heavily a little bit ago.
That's an odd word if you think about it. Swung.
Swung.
Sometimes words strike me as sounding odd. Swung.
Swung.
Okay, anyway.
Past tense of swing.
I know what it is.
Okay. Anyway, what I'm expecting to enjoy tonight is something from Barrell. Barrell Cask Strength Batch number 3. 116.7 proof. Aged 4 years. This is a blended rye. It's not like a single cask or a small batch or whatever all the other phrases are. Something I found interesting on the back of this as I was looking at it.
Where is Barrell?
This is part of the one I'm going to show you. They're in Louisville, Kentucky. Barrell Craft Spirits is in Louisville, Kentucky, but this particular spirit is a blend of 4 different ryes from Tennessee, Indiana, Poland,
I saw that,
and Canada. Each batch is unique, is what it says here. Wow. Okay, let me get it open while the production team share some information about it.
AIDA says it's a complex and well-crafted cask strength whiskey. Tells you the 4 places from which the ryes originate. Says it's showcasing distinct characteristics from each region. That's hard to put 4 distinct characteristics into one thing. That's all it says. Barrell has established itself as a master of blending. Okay, I hope so. This always says the last sentence. The whiskey is praised for its complexity and mouthfeel, making it a noteworthy choice for rye enthusiasts. Praise! You just take out rye and put in bourbon or whiskey or whatever it is that this AIDA is looking at. We're going to the House of Glunz. Is there anything from the distillery?
Yeah.
Where?
In there where it was talking. Oh, maybe it's House of Glunz has got the distiller's notes.
Oh, it does. Okay. Yeah.
Which is where I got this. This came as a monthly delivery as a whiskey subscription. Okay. Because I think they're selling it for $90.
Maybe. Somewhere
in that neighborhood. Great color.
It is a lovely color.
Kind of a rose mahogany sort of color there.
Yeah, $90. Let's see. This distiller said, we started with Tennessee rye barrels, showing caramel and dried fruit notes, and added the Polish rye for its nuttiness and mouthfeel. You didn't have any rye in Poland.
I had ryegrass vodka.
You didn't have rye, though.
I didn't know to have it.
Me neither. We then carefully layered in 13-year Canadian rye to bring out earthy notes of grass, spearmint, and apple. The Indiana rye was a finishing touch to highlight the candied fruit and spiciness you expect from a rye. I'm
going to speculate that they got the Canadian rye from Whistle Pig.
Whatevs.
And the Indiana from MGP.
Okay. Did you look at your texts while you were gone? Speaking of Poland and rye-based whiskeys,
I looked at a few of them.
Did you see that Debbie sent a picture of the buffalo grass
vodka? Yeah.
She found it in Strasbourg. She's there for a couple of weeks.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, Debbie.
And I expressed that I missed Ira and Debbie. They're not an item. They're just buddies.
Right.
Ira's going off to Turks and Caicos soon.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
Sandals. Not sandals.
Doesn't matter.
Something else. Okay, anyway.
Do you want me to read any more stuff?
Yes.
Or you just want to
No.
Breaking Bourbon says after a hiatus, Barrell Craft Spirits is back with a new rye batch that turns up the dial on its blending complexity. So do they only do blends? They don't do their own?
I don't know enough about Barrell to comment on that.
Well, you didn't find anything for me to...
I didn't go looking. It wasn't... this is a master's level.
This isn't a rye you might now immediately declare your love for, but once you take out one you'll take out at a rye tasting and prove just how unique ryes can actually be. Okay, let's see.
I like rye a lot.
I know you do. I don't.
Okay.
Okay, well, why don't you just tell me what you think in the nose while I still look around here.
I got the nose. It changes between sneezes. There's a woodiness to it, a baking spice or something, a baked good nose for it. And with the high ABV, it is tickling the nose hairs quite a bit. But surprisingly, I'm not. Sometimes when I nose a really high ABV whiskey, the alcohol tingle does a little more tingling on the back of my throat than I care for. Don't get it with this one.
Okay.
Medicinal, but in a good way, not in a bad way. Like you had to take that nasty stuff they gave us antibiotics when you were a kid.
Well, the House of Glunz, since they're taking the distiller's notes, is very wordy on the nose.
Okay. Anything?
Whiskey, I'll just a second. Whiskey jug is more straightforward. Breaking bourbon is even more straightforward. I will go straight to the Barrell. The Barrell craft distiller's own words.
Okay.
Sweet and earthy like Indian pudding, halva, and shortbread. That theme is carried forward by corn sprouts, clay pots, honey, almonds, brown sugar, and graphite, weaving in and out.
Honey, brown sugar, and almonds. I got that.
And graphite. And clay pots.
I don't have clay pots.
This is buoyed by bright and acidic kiwi.
No, they're getting carried away now.
Gooseberry, lemon curd, and black cherry clafouti.
No.
Okay, so the whiskey jug just says fresh rye bread.
Yes.
Dried cranberry, dried cherries, oak, copper, like a tin.
Maybe
like
that's what I'm thinking
tingle.
is the metallic, or the what I'm thinking of is medicinal.
Baking spice,
yeah.
Menthol, that's the medicinal probably.
Could be.
Caramel, lime zest, and caramelized bananas.
They're still getting a little carried away there.
And then breaking bourbon says caramel, cornbread, grass, peppermint, and lemon.
Yeah, they're making it up, folks.
So what comes out most to you again after you've heard all these other?
The honey, cinnamon, and almonds.
Okay.
And then the wood and probably the copper is what I'm thinking of.
Okay. That sort of tingle or
yeah. First taste at this high ABV, nice warm.
I'd expect it to be
thing,
warm,
but not a burn. Not a burn.
Oh, that's unusual for that high in ABV.
I know, right? Oh yeah, the second taste is even better.
May I sniff it?
Yeah. The flavor is really mostly in the back of the throat, back of the mouth, not so much forward. She's not quite making a boo-boo bourbon face.
No, it's just there's a lot of weirdness in there to me. I don't know what I would have. I know it's not a bourbon.
Right.
But it's not like, and I'm not a rye expert, but it's not like the ryes that I've tried.
Like the Alberta Premium.
A couple others that I didn't think were awful.
That's high praise. Didn't think were awful. This is a really good whiskey, and I'm going to make it a bar plus recommendation for two reasons: the $90 price and the high ABV. Unless you're someone who you already know that you like the high heat stuff,
I don't.
She doesn't. Then you may want to go ahead and put it in your inventory. But again, there's a lot of good rye and bourbons, rye that you can get out there that are high ABV that don't cost $90.
What do you get on the palate? She asks.
Cinnamon gum.
I miss cinnamon gum.
Cinnamon gum.
Dentine had good cinnamon gum.
What was the one? There was another one that was.
Yeah.
Dentine were like little square.
Yeah, this had little long ones.
Yeah, I don't remember what that was.
They also had clove gum and black licorice. Love them.
The nose is certainly more complex than the palate. Some sweetness there. Nobody else said it, but I'm saying that there's a little apricot, like dried apricot, in there for me.
How do you know that nobody else said it?
Well, you didn't read. You read all.
I haven't read any.
Okay,
of the
it doesn't matter. I'm thinking cinnamon and dried apricot are predominant flavors for me. I like it, and there's a grassiness to it.
The distillery says the high proof is tempered by rich peanut butter and a moderate sweetness that carries forward notes of molasses, coconut milk, and sweetened green tea. The relatively modest amount of tannin belies the oaky-driven flavors of pine resin, juniper berry, ginger, and leather. And the finish, chewed cigar. That's mesquite smoke.
No.
Okay,
maybe mesquite folk. Let me go look for it.
The whiskey jug. Closer to what you said. Whiskey jug says oak, old candy, like OLDE, old OLDE candy.
Right.
Rye toast, baking spice, molasses cookie, dried orchard fruit. So there you go with the apricots.
Yeah.
Cherry, citrus, caramel, earthy hay, and peanuts. So somebody is getting peanuts.
I'm not getting peanuts at all. I'm not getting peanuts at all.
And then Breaking Bourbon says roasted nut, leather, green apple, oily mouthfeel.
Oily mouthfeel.
Yes.
I disagree.
See, About Us, the Barrell Craft Spirit.
It does have a nice mouthfeel, though. And again, surprisingly, at 116 proof, holy crap, I expected to be, you're burning off any kind of bacteria and tartar on my teeth.
So it's medicinal.
Right.
So I'm guessing that Barrell Craft doesn't do any of their own distilling.
They may not. I don't know. If someone out there in the ether webs knows,
yeah, let us know.
Let us know if you have some experience with this. Otherwise, I mean, it's pretty good.
We don't follow a recipe. We blend based on years of expertise.
Now, they said that one of the whiskeys that they blend in here was a 13-year, the Canadian, I believe. But when they put an age statement on here, it's the youngest age of whatever goes into the blend. Well, yeah, that's the way it goes. I don't know if that's a law or jurisdiction, or not jurisdiction, or is that just a common practice that the distillers and blenders have adopted?
They have a chief of distillery operations.
Well, of course.
I'm going to guess that they just blend.
Because they're in Kentucky, and none of the sources for this came from Kentucky. Right. So anyway, again, I'll restate it. Barrell cask strength batch number 3. This is bottle $77.99. I have another one downstairs that I
came from Glunz.
No, this one came from Glunz.
I know the other one didn't.
No.
Is it the same?
Same batch 3.
Oh wow.
Same batch 3. I don't know where I got it. Maybe I got it twice from Glunz, because I have gotten a couple of things twice from them. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. I just came back from a 8-day motorcycle trip that included 4 days of bouncing around up into New England, and then 4 days out in Winchester for the Blue Ridge Rumble Hog Rally. And for the most part, it was pretty fair. Got a bunch of Tour of Honor stuff done. Next rally thing I have is not until October. So there you go.
So here under the blendery, because it's not a distillery, under the blendery's on the blendery's website, where to buy international locations.
Oh.
A handful in the United Kingdom, including Master of Malt, Royal Mile Whiskies.
Our chaps at Royal Mile.
Yeah. And then they have a whole bunch of stuff in Korea. I mean, a butt ton in Korea.
Okay.
They don't list anything in America.
I don't know what to say about that.
I don't know.
So anyway, thanks for tuning in, y'all. That's all I got to say about this whiskey tonight.
Okay.
Thanks,
Forrest.
Huh?
Thanks, Forrest.
That's all there is to say about that. Bye, y'all.
I need to buy you. Wave again.